Hi guys, welcome back and welcome to this next video in the series, the Quick Succession series. Get the content out there and hopefully save and help as many people in a short period of time as we can. Remember, the premise of all of this is to wake you up, shake you up, and to get you a little bit motivated to be able to get your message out there. Now, we're going to talk today in this video about new modern day skills. Okay, now I'm confident that many people, the majority of people, are living with an industrial age mindset. Now, we actually live in the information world. We live in the knowledge world. We live in the learning world. We live in the technological computer industry. We live in that era now, but people are still running around with industrial age skills, all right? So your skill set, okay, is something that you need to consider what you've got at a very early stage and from today onwards as well. So if your skill set is just one or two things and you're always in the same industry and you've never stretched the mark again, stretch it out again to learn other things, then you're definitely making yourself a target, okay? You're making yourself as one of these people that, you know, in the new modern day world, in the new modern day companies, industries, you're going to have one people doing many things, okay? Now, in the information technology online space sector, okay, in today's modern world, the ability for me to be here in the Philippines and build and become a freedom business strategic analyst has mean I have the ability to sell and market to people. Okay, I understand the process. I know about video editing. I know about graphics. I know about server side stuff. And so, oh, whoopee woo. Okay, whoopee woo. Who cares? Okay, well, you've got to think about it, okay? What skills do you need in your bag, marked skills, that might be empty at the moment? Can you just pack up and pick up your life and go and live in any other country in the world, okay, and apply what you do in that sector? Now, that's just the problem. People are stuck where they are because they've got themselves into a position. I'm going to pick on an industry I freaking struggle with, all right? Health and safety. Okay, so you're a health and safety kind of guy, okay, and you got a job, you go there, high powered, you got all these letters after your name, you got all this stuff, you're on great money and you're in the rat race, same, maybe your health's deteriorated, maybe you struggle with your wife and your girlfriends, maybe your whole life's out of kilter and you decide enough's enough, right? Now, most of these countries, especially here in Southeast Asia, yeah, they have sort of like safety, but not to the level that, you know, you've acquired your position and you're commanding that kind of money. But what we've got to think about is your freedom. How do you get free? When are you gonna take these skills or whatever and be able to move somewhere else in a different country and just live the life on your terms? Okay. Now that might be a little bit harsh, right? And you know, come back at me, write your comments down below. I don't give a toss. All right. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not here to please everybody. I don't run my life by that. If you don't like it, it's your problem. It's not my problem. Ooh. All right. So the skills you've got to think about. Now, you might be a top executive and you might be doing stuff, but you've got to acquire some lower level skills. Because at any point when your life falls apart, now notice I said when, all right? Not if, when. If you haven't gone through turbulence and struggles at the moment, then the shitstorm's just about to come and you need to start building your arc pretty damn quick, okay? Pretty damn quick. And you're going to need a set of skills, okay? Now, I don't normally talk about my kids, but my oldest son is, they've both acquired the life skills, bits and pieces. They don't have permanent jobs, hence the reason why he's living in Australia as a nodder, right? So a nodder is a guy that stands on the top of a slide, right, and nods when the next person goes down, okay? So he started off doing a bit of water park work, started off doing this, he's done a bit of bar work, done a bit of barista work, but he's got these skills where he can go anywhere in the life. He lives a life of freedom, he doesn't live, and he's non-conformist, he's 23 years of age, okay, and he's been educated by me that you don't need to have this static job chasing the money because whatever you're chasing is never going to come. So you've got to make changes in your life. So you could stop what you're doing right now, go and learn how to become a barman, go and learn how to pour a coffee, go and learn how to do several other little skills, right? Skills that are constants, right? Skills that people are always going to need. Now, you might not get the same amount of money for it, but when you're changing your life, when you're changing your lifestyle, whatever your new plan is to set yourself free and live the life on your terms, right? You can go to any country in the world and find a bar job and pour a pint, right? Now, you're not going to get the same amount of money as you do in the Western world, but then the other side of it is you don't need the same amount of money. Well, obviously, you get more money if you're in places like Australia and that. But look at your life at the moment, and you know, if you're in the process of trying to break free, or maybe the relationship isn't going too well, you need to go and live in a hotter country because of your health and all the rest of it, but the money, the financial problems and issues is a constraint and a problem. You've got to say to yourself, right, are they going to need a health and safety executive in this crude example Am I going to be able to continue working in this industry doing this stuff here? Or do I need to learn new skills? And the new skills that you must learn, now this is a must, this is me telling you now, right? And I've got it out there. So when the next person that becomes redundant and struggling to find work, I'm going to jump all over these posts and I'm going to say it's because you have not got modern day skills. And modern day skills are this. Everything in the world, there's not an industry out there that doesn't end in a sale. You might be working in a job at the moment getting paid a wage. If the sales department, which you may not be part of, are not making sales and that company's not bringing money in, and the company's not growing, the new initiatives and the new stuff, you don't get paid. The company goes through the going the pound. Look at Thomas Cook, look at all the other big Blockbusters and Woolworths and all these other big huge companies that people thought they were safe, okay? And then things went wrong, okay? And all these people become redundant overnight, the big steel corporations, Chorus and all these places that you hear about. And these people will come out there and go, oh, fucking hell, I worked there for 30 years and now I don't know what to do with my life because all I know is about steel. That's because they don't have modern day skills. Okay, and we're going to do a separate video as we go along about different areas and stuff. But everything in the world ends in a sale. Okay, there's a few pieces before that, all right? There's, you know, there's the value, the marketing, the customer, the niche, the chosen client, whatever, and all this type of stuff, which we're going to speak about later on, something separate. But everything, if everything ends in a sale, why don't you know about sales, selling, sales, closing the sale? Why don't you know exchange? Somewhere where that money comes for, you know, giving value. Why don't you know about that? Because you're not looking at the bigger picture within your company. Oh, I'm only a van driver. Well, you're not a van driver, you're a customer representative, right? That's going out in your deliveries or going around and picking people's dustbins up or whatever you do as part of your driving job, and you're meeting people every day and people are going to ask you questions and you're going to have to be able to answer those questions because somewhere down the line, because of your professional attitude and manner, okay, may create a sale within the company, may create a big contract, may create a new initiative, a new direction where the country's going. You may get recognition, get a bonus for it. Okay, so every single one of you out there at the moment working in a job, okay, you need to understand the bigger picture of your company. And the bigger picture end state to any company is sales, okay? So get that, take it on board, digest it. That's the way it is. Challenge me at the bottom if you want to. It's absolutely fine, okay? But everything in the world must end in a sale. There's no business out there that could operate if they weren't selling stuff and exchanging value, okay? Leave it there. I've been Al Grant, peace and love, undisclosed location in the Philippines, and speak to you in the next video.